Yo, me ready. Tell everybody get ready. Jamaica root boy coming through real heavy. Hello, everyone. I am Kayla Moore, songwriting coach, songwriter, and author of Your Path to Songwriting Success. 7 Steps to Becoming a Confident Songwriter. I am so excited today because I have Demaro. He is the first openly gay dancehall artist. And I am so happy that you had a chance to be here with me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Uh,
doing this interview.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to just come here today and just talk about some stuff and vibe out. We've
Yes.
left 2020, which was such a year for just
Mhm.
everyone. So
Yes, definitely. So let's get right into it tomorrow.
yeah,
My
okay.
first question for you is, how did you decide to become an artist, and like what's your musical background? How did all of this come about?
I used to do fashion,
Hmm.
and I was working at the time with like a couple artists, like independent artists.
Hmm.
And but I've always been into music. Never went to like music school or anything, but just big on dancehall, on hip hop, on R&B. But
Hmm.
fast track, when I came here to the States and I became homeless.
Oh,
I started writing as a way to just get out and find my true inspiration.
right.
So it was then I was like, probably I could put this on a beat and see how it sounds. So
Hmm.
started writing from there, and the rest was history.
Nice, nice. So you're from Jamaica and
Yes,
you moved to where? New York
I
City?
moved to I moved to New York.
Okay.
I moved to New York when I was 22, but
Okay.
I've always been coming and going prior to living here. So I've always had that feel of New York, and it's always been a great city to just
Yes.
come here in the summertime, and you're in Brooklyn and you see everything that's
Hmm.
going on. The carnivals and just all that good stuff. So I know that New York was definitely the place for me.
New York is where it's at. The city
Yeah.
that never sleeps.
Never sleeps at all. I lived a couple places here also in New York. I used to live at Flatbush,
Hmm.
which was great when it was summertime,
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Eastern Parkway and all that stuff.
Brooklyn, yes. I lived in Brooklyn for about 7 years, 7 years. But I'm
Oh,
a
nice.
Queens girl. I'm a Queens girl.
I love Queens. Queens is nice. More homey.
I love Queens.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow, being the first openly gay dancehall artist, what kind of difficulties have you come across, if any?
To be honest, I must say, there's gonna be the hate of
Always.
of homophobia and just people that thinking that you don't belong.
Mm.
Um, and dancehall music has been has been one of the driving roots in homophobia.
Mhm.
Um, so it was, I get that back. I get hate mails,
Oh man.
but I just look at it as an artist, and everyone's gonna get them. If I was a straight black man, I would have still gotten them. It's
Right.
just the
Yeah.
world we live in, and you know I'm just out here just fighting for mine. I'm not stopping. So,
Mhm.
the hate mails comes in, but I must say, on the other hand, the industry have embraced me a lot.
Yes,
You
I know
know,
you had a Billboard article out last year after your first single, right?
yeah, I did had a premiere on the Billboard, which was a great thing, and not a lot of people know. But no, I was supposed to go to Jamaica
Mhm.
for ID had a extended like dancehall, new generation and old legends.
Mhm.
And my music was considered new generation, but due
Mhm.
to Corona and all that stuff, I couldn't
Mm.
get to go down there and shot with photographer Grace already. That would have been like a big
Right.
deal, and I was so
Last
excited.
year messed up a lot of people, man. Last
Yeah,
year was supposed to be a lot of people's big year, and it just
yeah.
Corona just kind of just messed it all up.
Messed it up.
But I mean, going forward, hopefully this thing gets out of the way soon and we can
Yeah.
get back on the
You know,
ball and get
pray.
our music out there and
Yeah.
party and celebrate.
Of course, because and I feel like we slow down, but this time when we go, like people are more, we're gonna be more so, like, I'm feeling this love, especially going coming out of the presidency of Donald Trump.
Hmm.
There's still work to be done.
Definitely.
There's a lot of work, but
Yeah, it's not over.
for me, it's just I'm all about good vibes, and I'm just gonna spread that, regardless
Yeah.
of just the hate.
Right, right,
So yeah,
right. So can you tell me about that song that you put out last year, Me Ready?
me
I
ready.
love
Yes.
that song.
Thank you, me ready.
Yes.
I wrote me ready out of therapy. I was in a really bad time of in my life
Hmm.
where I never fully accepted myself as a gay man.
Hmm.
And I had struggles. I was going through depression, anxiety, and I was like, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Enough is enough, and I'm just gonna live my life for me, regardless of what people think.
Right.
And it's at that point when you've hit rock bottom,
Hmm.
and you look up, and the only person you're seeing is truly yourself.
Right.
It really made me like really rethink, okay, how was I living my life,
Right.
and what could have been avoided, and at the end of the day, just holding accountability and just being like, I wasn't accepting myself as a gay man. I was
Hmm.
running from stuff, avoiding stuff,
Right.
uh
Right.
alcohol, weed, and all that stuff, got in there, depression and anxiety. So I was tired of that. And I remember telling my therapist, I'm like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to just take my life to the next level. And
Hmm.
he's American. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, I am ready. And he's like, okay. I'm like, I'm ready to just take my life to the next level. I got out of the meeting and then I just started writing. And
Yeah, writing
yeah,
is so therapeutic sometimes. It is so
yeah.
therapeutic. Yeah.
Oh, extremely therapeutic. Like
Hmm.
I love writing, and
Hmm.
just challenging the brain and
Yeah.
talking about your experiences and
Right.
for
Right.
me a lot of my body of work is where I'm from,
Hmm.
and just telling people like myself, young gay man, like don't give up. It's a fight out here. Life isn't easy,
Yeah.
but you can accomplish so much if
Right.
you believe in yourself and if you push forward, forward and higher. And
Yeah.
all of that is not going to come in one day,
Yeah. Yeah.
but once you have the mindset towards better, you will achieve it.
Right. So, what would you tell someone who might be gay or whatever the case is, and they're just afraid of being authentic and putting themselves out there as an artist? Any advice you would give them that could probably help them to just take that next step to being themselves and pursuing their dreams?
Yeah, I would say for me, the mental health is something that, you know, get into therapy, get into talking about these things, talking about your
Yeah, that's so
feelings
important.
is
And a
so
lot of
important
people, they try to avoid therapy, but I think it's very, very helpful.
because, as an artist, you're going to open yourself to the world.
Hmm.
And you have to, if that's what you want to be an artist, to be anything of importance in society these days,
Hmm.
that's just the world we live in, and
Yeah,
you're just gonna have to deal with it. So I would say go to
exactly.
therapy and definitely get into therapy. Definitely know who you are and what
Mhm.
your message is,
Right.
and remember that in those tough times, and just keep on going because that's your true calling and that's your passion and that's what you love.
Right.
You're gonna get it. It's gonna
You
happen,
get it.
but it's gonna be tough. There's gonna be tough days.
Mhm.
I I after the Billboard thing, the hate mails did came in, and for a little bit, I did feel uh hurt somewhat about it.
Of course. I
But
mean, you're human. It's
yeah,
yeah.
and it's like people would just get up and just write something about without even reading, and it
Mhm.
therapy allowed me to just go back at that place with that heat and sit with it and be like, okay, what is this?
Yeah.
You know? And when I read, for me and a lot of my friends who read the article, they're like, it's kind of sad that people think this way um, still about you when you're talking about your resilience as
Mhm.
a young black gay man coming from Jamaica and just wanting more,
Mhm.
So I would go touching back on that. I would say you just have to know who you are and know what you're about and
Exactly.
just be loud about it.
Yeah.
When they go low, they're gonna go low. You just gotta go high,
Yeah.
and yeah,
And
you
I really applaud you for what you're doing because there are a lot of people out there who are afraid to step
yeah.
out into the light and be the light that they are. And so you're like such a great example for people. It's like giving them permission to be
Hmm.
themselves and pursue what they want to pursue. So definitely
Yeah,
this is an amazing thing that you're doing.
yeah. Thank you. And I must say that we talk about the obstacles, but I've like colleges are reaching out to me,
Okay.
like small corporations, businesses and stuff.
Yes,
So
yes.
so it's like I'm getting that, but I'm like, whoa, the love that I've
Mhm.
been getting have been just overwhelming and
That is so
great.
good. Yes, that is so, so good.
Yeah.
So
So
so do you have any new music? I know you have a new release that just came out like this year, right?
yeah, so I just dropped my new single, Queen Kenyatta.
Uh-huh.
It's a song I wrote for my sister, just to remind her of her strength, but
Yeah.
also it was the time of what's going on now in America.
Mhm.
Um, Black women and just rising and taking your
Yeah.
power,
Yes.
and not only as a gay man, I do music for people from my community,
Mhm.
women, men, people who wanted more, people who were born with less than and considered, those are the ghettos, and you never get up out of that.
Right.
So this song was for my sister who was going through some tough times, Corona. A
Mhm.
lot of people were going through like mental depression and stuff, and
Definitely.
she expressed some stuff to me, and I was like, girl, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be
Right. You got
fine.
this. Yes.
Yeah, you got this, sis.
Uh-huh.
So I started writing the song, and then a friend of mine heard it, Jay Cisco, and he's like, "Wow, I want to be on this song. The message is great.
It is a
I'm
great
loving
message.
it."
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So then he jumped on there, and we worked on it all summer,
Mhm.
because I really wanted to put something out that was, that I was feeling,
Yeah.
and yeah, we did the song. I did a promo video. I was supposed to go back and shot the video, but due to Corona, like, getting choreography in there and being
Yeah.
into a studio was just a lot. So we had to like postpone all of
Right.
that.
A lot of projects had to be postponed because of the coronavirus,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But
But
yeah,
I'm
I did
coming with
see
the
the
video in
promo and
spring
I
though.
saw your fashion in the promo. Was that your fashion?
Yeah, I designed all my outfits.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you so
That
much.
is amazing. I was like,
Yeah, I
wow, look at him.
thank you so much. Yeah, I'm loving this whole as again, black people right now is just rising, and we're
Yes.
taking our power, we're taking control of just who we are
Mhm.
as people, as individuals,
Right.
and I've always liked the tribal,
Mhm.
Jamaicans. We're from Africa,
Right.
all Caribbean. So it's like me just digging deep into my roots. And
Mhm.
I think it's just the time for it now. I've
Yeah.
seen like here in America, a lot of African Americans are also, digging into that roots of like, oh,
Definitely.
repping their culture.
That.
And, history is good, it teaches a lot. So
Mhm.
I was like, wow, I love this song. It's on an Afro beats
Yeah.
like vibe, Afro dancehall. So let me just get some design some stuff. And
Yeah.
I did a shoot earlier this year that I did like a whole tribal look. So I wanted to, just continue with
Mhm.
that whole vibe. It feels good, it looks good, and it's
Love it. And it's African pride. I love it. I love
yeah.
it. So,
Absolutely.
what's your mission as an artist? Do you have like a goal, and like where do you see yourself in the future?
Um my mission as an artist. So my mission as an artist, I have an even more bigger purpose. My mission as a person,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as an individual, as a black gay man from Jamaica, as someone that that never that's not from something of what would consider greatness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out here just making a way for myself
Okay.
and living my truth.
Yes.
And
Important.
yeah. So, all of that, and then an artist filters in there. There's music,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many other parts to me. So it's just living my truth and spreading love
Yes.
and just
Being
continue
the
it.
light that you are. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You have
Just
a great
continue being that
heart.
force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm natural like a high off life person. I wake
Mm-hmm.
up and I'm good, and you know I'm going.
Right.
Life has always been easy for me, but you know just gotta keep on going. You
Definitely.
want better, just gotta keep pushing
Keep going.
forward and
Don't
higher.
stop. Don't stop.
Not at all. I can't.
Yeah. So, any final remarks or any major tip that you want to give an aspiring artist out there, an aspiring songwriter?
I would say just start where you're at,
Just do it.
and just do it. Especially in a time like now in Corona, where life is delicate, and tomorrow is not guaranteed, but then there's just so much happiness that you can create now by
Mm-hmm,
just starting, by just writing the lyrics.
mm-hmm.
And for me, that has always been something. Just start, just go for it. Believe in
Take that
yourself.
first step. Yes, yes.
Believe in yourself.
Hmm. I love it. So, Demaro, where can people find you and your music? What's your social media? Do you have a website?
You can find my website is coming this summer.
Okay.
You can find me now on Instagram, but my music is all over on all platform, Apple, Tidal, Spotify,
Hmm.
all those stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so what's your Instagram?
Sorry, Rude Boy Demaro. You don't know. Rude Boy.
Yes.
Yep,
Thank you
yep.
again so much for taking the time out to speak with me and speak with all the aspiring songwriters out there. And
Thank
to
you so much.
everyone, if you are ready to write that song in your heart, please reach out to me, DM me, go to my website, www.klamore.com, and just send me a message and let me know that you're ready. Me ready.
Me
And
ready.
we will
Me
get that
worldwide
song
ready.
together. All
Thank you
right.
so
Thanks
much for having me.
again. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
God bless.
God bless.